funny, bro. Not to interrupt you, but I seen
Yeah,
Illa
yeah.
G in Virginia, in Southern Virginia, like down by Seven Cities,
Mhm.
long ago, and in DC a couple times. Because for anybody who ain't familiar, Illa G is part of the extended Mobb Deep family, and he's
Right.
a very unique MC. If you want to hear something that sounds different, go check out Illa G,
From Brooklyn,
ILLAGHGE.
some of the projects. I just spoke to him for like an hour the other day. That's my boy for life.
Might be the greatest titler of albums in the history of music.
Angel Dust and Waffles.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites, but there's more than just that. But
Of
but but
course.
but anyway, my point being, like, I seen the turnout. Um, I know mad people who are
Yeah.
LG fans that I've seen different ages, different places of the country. I always felt like it was a ceiling, like it was something trying to hold them back. And the first thing motherfuckers want to assume is that like somebody got a drug problem or they don't know how to act. But I don't never think that. I always assume the opposite. I assume it's like some record company or some hating ass shit holding back. Because it seems to me 9 times out of 10 that'd be the case for somebody who ain't get on yet. When motherfuckers get on and then fall off, then it seem like drugs or other shit end up becoming part of it. Because I'm sure I don't think people realize how much pressure a lot of these artists have.
Yeah, man. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. This
It's okay. I can always run my mouth to fill in a blank space, but like this pressure I'm referring to is if you succeed at a certain level and your finances rise with that, a lot of times if you don't branch out outside of music, you have to keep succeeding at that level to maintain the lifestyle that people are
right.
depending on you for. And all of a sudden one
Yeah,
glass
man.
of wine at night turns into 3 shots of tequila to whatever.
Yeah. By the way, I'm have you interviewed Illich yet?
I have not.
I'm gonna hook that up. He I don't know if you noticed, but I'd say around 2010, he started rapping differently. He stopped. Like there's a time when Alchemist and Prodigy, rest in peace, told him, you're rapping over people's heads. You got to dumb it down a little bit. So like to hold you down and stuff like that, like the Myrtle Through project, that's him more dumbed down. So the newer stuff like Angel Dust and Waffles and After, that's him how he really wants to rap, like more lyrical, crazy punchlines. You
Yeah,
know
oh
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah. That's what I meant by like a breath of fresh air. Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right. And did you hear the project he did with Metal Detectors with him and Sean Price?
Nah, I didn't.
They did the whole EP together.
Holy fuck, I didn't know that.
Very, very dope. Yeah, because Illa got really close with Sean, and he was part of a Ruck Down. Sean's imprint.
Yeah,
You taking notes? Metal,
yeah.
Metal Detectors. It's dope.
I did a cover for them, the Villains.
Oh yeah. Okay, so you know Rim and them.
Nah, they just hired me. I stopped doing artwork a while ago, and that shit was actually in Times Square. The fucking cover I did.
Oh yeah, dope.
Yeah, that was like, I
I
don't
didn't
know.
know you did artwork. What the hell?
I've been stopped doing it. I ain't done it for a
Like
minute, but
like 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 graphic design or like original art?
nah, graphic design. I did like a cover
Okay.
for free bands of Future, a couple covers for Snoop Dogg artists, a
All
couple
right.
couple Hell Rail covers, shit like that.
Oh.
Yeah, but it ain't worth it. The time and the money that you make from it, and then
Yeah.
it's just too many youngins trying to do it. And then what really made me feel bad about it, you know what's the number one major for African American students in the United States of America?
What's that?
Graphic design. You know what's the hardest job for African American to get hired in the United States of America?
Oh man.
Graphic design.
Wow.
Yeah. Shout out them student loans, right?
Oh man. I have friends who got master degrees in different things and they're not doing anything to do with that master's degree. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like, oh, I want to do this. So why did you get a master's degree? Spend hundreds of thousands to get that. And then you're like working this bullshit job over here. I don't get it.
Bro, when I came home, I had a mid six figure restitution, and I paid that shit off before motherfuckers who graduated from college that graduated with me. They still ain't paid
Right.
off all their student loans.
Yeah. A lot of
So
times it's about who your network is your net worth. And you can have that degree, but if you don't have them connections in certain businesses, it's hard to get in.
yeah, I mean,
You know?
especially doing album covers. That's definitely you got. It seemed like most of the successful people knew an artist before they came up with them.
Right.
And then to be real with you, can you even name somebody who consistently does album covers? Like the last one I can name is like Pen and Pixels, or like Jonathan Mannion if it's a if it's a
I
photo.
work with Skrilla if you know who that is.
Not like the MTV DJ, right?
Nah. Yo, 2Ls. I'm on the podcast, bro. I'm hit you back. Shout the Sun Low, Ayak, Low Labs. All right, peace, bro.
That was Sunny Low?
Sun Low.
Oh.
He's one of the founders of Ayak, a very big hip hop crew. He runs the New Jersey Low Labs. Very, very powerful OG in the game. Good dude.
You know, did I ask you about this on I know we talked about Low Lives, but did I ask you about the documentary? Did you feel that was well done? Or oh, I didn't know there was more than one. There's more than one Low Life documentary.
Low Life documentary? You know, I don't know if I ever saw it.
I guess why do you need to, right?
Yeah. I mean, I watched the Ralph Lauren documentary on HBO. That Thurston Howell was in. That was dope. Was
it worth watching? I ain't watch that.
Yeah, it was cool. If you're a low head, you like the fashion line.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely a low head, but I'm down here in Florida, right? And I got all these lights on me and shit. And I tried to wear some lows a couple episodes, and I was just sweating too hard. It's too hot.
You got this is low right here. It's a performance shirt, the P-Wing.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. But hey, do you know where to get RLX 2000? Or maybe I'm saying it wrong. RL 2000.
RL 2000 or RLX? Those two different.
Not that fake shit. I'm talking about the RL 2000 shit. They used to be out in like the 90s.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta. There's certain vintage stores, and then there's like some online spots. Yeah.
See, man, I ain't never lived nowhere where they care about that shit. That shit bothers the fuck out of me. But everybody wearing.
What part of Florida are you in again?
Near Tampa, but this is
right. Because you went to the show, right? Did you go to that show that day?
Nah, I ended up not. One of my kids got sick.
Right, that's right.
Unfortunately, okay. I didn't get to meet. Right. I'm gonna say his name wrong. Shabam Sadiq.
Shabam Sadiq. There you go.
Yeah. I didn't get to
interview him, right?
Yeah, but like you said, he's he likes performing more than he likes doing media. I can tell. And I don't really be pressing people. I'm more like
I'll get him on it. It's just.
I'm more like if it happens, it happens.
Right.
That's why when people cancel, they be all apologetic and shit, but it don't even bother me none.
You know what it is? A lot of these artists do a lot of interviews and they get asked the same dumbass questions, and they just get tired of it, man. And you're not like that, which I told them about.
Nah, I know it, bro. I went to this Cool G rap session in Quad Studios. It's one of the first things I ever did, like almost like 12 years ago. It was when he had like his last I think it was the Sam G and Connor story was the album he was pushing.
Yeah, and I was supposed to come out on Raucous, but it came out on another label.
And I had to go last because I was the low man on the totem pole, and I sat there and I listened to all these people, and if all of them had 15 questions, 13 of them would be the same. And then right before me, he got interviewed by Vlad, and Vlad just went in on him about Superhead. So he was in like a horrible fucking mood. And I walked in that junk and I was like, and this is like my third interview ever. Like ever. And like, I'm a prison cat. I don't got no journalism degree or no shit like that.
Right.
And so but I knew I had to change this environment or the shit was gonna be fucked up. So I forgot the name of the song, but you remember he had that video with Nas?
Fast Life?
Fast Life. And I was like, hey man, I don't care.
You got to make it happen.
Yeah. and I was like, hey man, I don't care about nothing. I don't care about none of that Bama shit homeboy just did talking about Vlad. But before we even start this interview, I ain't gonna do this on camera, but I gotta know, man, why you let Nas wear his bandana like that in the Fast Life video?
He started laughing.
Man, he started laughing like a motherfucker, ended up being in a good mood and told me that I did the best interview he ever did, which gave me like a rational confidence, which I've been riding ever since.
Yeah, I did a really mediocre, unprepared interview with him. It's on my YouTube channel. I was with Bars Murray, and I hit up Domingo to get G-Rap on a song with Bars Murray, and we shot a video for the song that day. and I did a quick little interview. But I wish I had like prepared more questions. And it was funny because about a year before that, I think the Necro Cool G Rap album had come out, and I didn't ask him about it in the interview. And Necro was mad at me, like, "Yo, bro, you didn't even ask about our project. What the fuck?" I'm like, "Yo, come on, man. I'm sorry, man. Damn." And Necro didn't talk to me for like a year of that. But shout out to him. We cool now.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Hey, some people take that marketing dumb seriously,
No,
right?
they don't play around. And I get it, but I didn't do that on purpose. I have respect for Necro as a MC and a producer and a businessman. He's built up his brand.
Yeah, and then like we was talking about the pressure earlier. Sometimes when you ain't getting the best of a person when they're in the midst of industry stuff.
Right. Yeah. It's there are a lot of days when people in the game the pressures make them want to not do this, and so I try to be that positive light and cheer people up. And if we have a studio session, let's have a good time making the music, good vibes. It's not. It's not everything has to be. Yeah, it's business, but let's enjoy doing it, because sometimes people lose that love for doing this.
Right.
And you gotta keep having fun with it.
Plus, it seems like it comes out better.
It does.
So one thing I wanted to do, because I was telling Ronin off camera that
Yeah.
I just enjoy talking about hip hop with you, and I got a CD book. I'm gonna pull out a couple, and I'm curious. I want to get your impressions of some of them. Not test, nah, because I ain't gonna try to hit you. No, got you. Do you know what this is? No, I just want your opinion on shit.
Okay.
So since you was talking,
I'm gonna keep it 100. If I don't know it, I don't know it.
Oh yeah. You ain't expected to know everything. Shit, I could name Travis Scott discography. You know what I'm saying? All right. So since you talked about Gilly the Kid, do you remember the Major Figures album with Dutch and Spade and all that?
Yeah, a little bit, but not well. I do like Gilly though as an MC. He's dope.
Do you remember Dutch and Spade when they had that when they was on the SDE, the camera on SDE? Where I'm from?
I do, but not well.
Those were monster verses. They showed out.
Yeah.
I like Dutch and Spade. They the cats that got. See, I might be conflating it. They not the cats that got signed to R. Kelly, are they?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I remember the cats on the Fiesta remix. I thought they could rap a little bit. So this is my most disappointing. One of my most disappointing moments as a rap fan. I woke up early one morning, and I caught Metros to the record store, and there was a new release from an MC from Queensbridge, who had never disappointed me in even the slightest. And then I get there, and I get Nostradamus.
Oh, you know what? Listening back to it now is not as bad compared to what's on the radio now. My friend has that on cassette, and he has an old Acura that only has a cassette player. So we were playing that one day. I think I heard the whole album twice again. It's not that bad. Some of the hooks are pretty terrible. Murder, 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 kill, kill, kill. Fuck out of it.
Well, that song where the dude was in the jail cell telling the story about that, it wasn't him. It was another rapper. I don't got the cover, so I forgot. I remember that was dope. But this is shorty with the ice, with the persona Nas had, was so disappointing.
It wasn't a great album, but compared to Illmatic and It Was Written, it's nowhere near that level.
Hey, but maybe he needed an album like that to be able to come back with Stillmatic.
Yeah, Stillmatic to me is a 5 mic album.
Oh, definitely. And God's Disciple underrated that, man. I feel that shit is so fucking underrated. That song with the I think this dude's named Sekou, but homeboy catch AIDS, and it's like a story song. Like that shit is so fucking, like they always talk about the gun story. I feel like that John should have got mentioned more.
This guy keeps messing with me. Stop messing with me. I'm trying to do a podcast, man.
It's okay. My dog be coming on my podcast. You ain't gonna be able to see this.
Yeah, but your dog doesn't have sharp claws going in your back when you're trying to talk to on the Superfact show,
I mean, that's true. Yeah, you ain't gonna be able to see what this is, but this is Rough Riders Ride or Die Volume 2.
Yeah, Volume 2. Which one had the posse cut with Scarface, Jada Kid, Snoop Dogg, and Young One? Dun, dun, dun. Boom, 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 boom. But the second one, the third one.
I believe it's this one. You got me doubting myself though.
That one I still play sometimes in the hip hop spot.
Yeah, that shit went hard. Then they made a version where someone else took Young One place and had a video. I forgot what homeboy name was. That shit was kind of dope.
Young, what's your name? Young One. Where you from? ATL, shorty.
Yeah. So never let it be said that DJ J-Ronin don't like Southern rap.
No, I definitely do.
Sunset Park soundtrack.
Ooh, that was that on Loud?
Nah, Flavor Unit. Shout out Queen Latifah.
Okay. Flavor Unit. Shout out to Lakim Shabazz, Mark the 45 King on a lot of them beats.
Man, this shit had an insane Mobb Deep song. Matter of fact, the track list on the CD.
I thought Sunset Park was loud because there's a lot of loud artists on there.
Now I'm looking at it. Flavor Unit. Number 1, Tupac, High Till I Die. Number 2, Ghostface Killer featuring Raekwon, Motherless Child. And I know this was the first place it came out on before it was on any Wu-Tang album. Mobb Deep, Back at You.
Right.
Number 3 was the Dog Pound. Number 5, Aaliyah, Are You Ready? Yeah, this young guy 69 boys featuring Quasi DJs hooping your face. You remember that shit?
Right. One of my first girlfriends was from Sunset Park. Bad Puerto Rican mom. Junior high school.
How accurate was that movie to the actual area then? Because I don't know shit about Sunset Park.
Back then, I mean, it was very Puerto Rican. Small bit of black people, but mostly Puerto Rican. It was somewhat accurate, but there should be, I think, more Puerto Ricans on the team. And then it's changed. It's gotten more. A lot of Mexicans have moved in, and there's a huge Asian population there now. They have a whole nother Chinatown in Brooklyn over there now, which is bigger than the Chinatown in Manhattan. Huge.
Damn,
a lot of good restaurants.
Oh, I'm sure. The Chinatown DC restaurants is woo.
Yeah.
Damn, I was about to ask one more thing about Sunset Park, but I forgot. Oh well.
Ask me whatever, bro. It's all good. I'm here, man.
No, I forgot what the fuck I was gonna ask. Oh well. Fuck it. All right. How about Joe Budden's first album, the Def Jam one?
It was good.
See, I think it's severely underrated. Like that 15-minute song, I love that shit.
I like that record with Busta Rhymes on there. No, it was definitely a good project. I
just think they was looking for Pump It Up for casuals, and that just wasn't what it was. I think that might have done him more harm than good in the long run.
Yeah, and I remember around the same time Keith Murray had an album out, and he didn't like that the Joe Budden album was getting promoted so much harder than his album, and he ended up beating up one of the guys in the promo team. And he got kicked off at Def Jam because of that.
Damn, I didn't know that was a reason.
Yeah, Keith's a little crazy. Shout out to him.
Hey, since you know Def Jam stories and you know Ghostface stories, or maybe you do, I always heard this, and this might be more in a rumor. Ghostface had an issue with Mace over something he said supposedly, and in DC at a go-go, Mace was there, and I've heard this from over 700 people, but this could be like an urban legend. The Ghostface ran up on stage when Mace was rapping with Backyard, I believe, and hit him with a one-hitter quitter and broke his jaw.
I don't know if it was Ghostface himself or somebody in his entourage, but definitely somebody in the team cracked his jaw. That was true. And
it was at a go-go in DC?
That I don't know. I do know that Mace got his jaw cracked. And he, great MC. I feel like, he wasn't really trying to be a tough guy. And I think people kind of bullied him a little too much. And I felt bad. He kind of got ran out of New York,
Well, I mean, you probably shouldn't fuck the drug kingpin's girlfriend. Yeah. Sometimes when you think you're above shit, life will remind you that you're not.
Yeah.
Quick, fast, and in a hurry. You'll probably remember this. Vendetta, Blunt Recordings, Mike Geronimo.
Yeah. Shout out to Mike Geronimo. He was supposed to rock my birthday bash, but there was some miscommunication there. I'm not gonna get into that, but shout out to him. He got bangers, you know.
Was you listening to that album when it came out?
A little bit. I was more in Royal Flush though, who was affiliated with
Right.
him.
I think
So I had
he on a couple songs on there.
I know. And I had the Royal Flush album. I think it was Ghetto Millionaire, I believe was the name of the album. It had Ice Down Medallions and Worldwide.
Oh, is Ice Down Medallions the joint with Nori on it?
Yeah, on the hook. Yep.
Yeah. You know, I know I even got that joint one of these, but I ain't quite sure which album it is.
I played that for some reason more, and I got cooler with Royal Flush and on a personal level, and he's performed at a lot of my events and everything. Very good dude.
That's what's up. Yeah, I hear that. And then the way Nori talks about him on Drink Champs, like you know, like he it's almost the way he talks about Sean Price, and you rarely hear him get.
He's like the mayor of Queens, man.
Yeah, you rarely hear him get that reverential. And
Royal Flush has an album with Sean Price that hasn't been released yet.
Damn.
And I have some of those songs. Like, you know, I got to hold them down too.
Word. Nah, yeah. Don't
also, speaking of Sean Price, shout out to his daughter, Sean Price, who was texting me just now while we were doing the podcast. I'm taking her to the dojo later today. I take her to the dojo once or twice a week, and you know we do martial arts because you know martial arts is great for the kids, the discipline aspect of it, and the self-defense and confidence skills, leadership skills. You know,
get some of that anger out or that anxiety. I mean, that city living. You know, get yourself a little more peace and centered and stuff.
Right.
Hey,
so shout out to little Sean P. You know, I'm gonna see her in around 6 o'clock or so.
Hey, since you brought that up, you know what made me improve more so than anything? I was having issues with grip strength a little bit, right? And I was trying like the forearm shits and all that shit, and it wasn't really making
grip master.
Yeah, well, I mean, I had all that shit, but it wasn't really doing much good. So what I learned was all these carries, like farmers carries, like 245s, and you walk with good posture straight, and then do unbalance a 45 and a 25. And then like do one and make sure you keep like neutral neck and put the 45 over your head and walk with it, shit like that.
Right.
Man, it was amazing. Like within a month, like it was like I was ragdolling motherfuckers that I couldn't even like get a hold of before.
Right.
But like that shit made so much of a fucking difference.
I got a weird problem. I keep my wrist locked almost all the time from doing bare knuckle karate. And like my hand doesn't relax. It's always like, argh.
Right.
So like my wife like, relax, loosen your wrist. Like, what's wrong with you? Like she's trying to give me a massage. I'm just like, argh. I naturally keep my wrist locked at all the time. It's kind of crazy.
Shit, get some acupuncture, bro.
I do every Sunday.
Okay, well, shit.
Every Sunday, acupuncture, a little cupping. Actually, I banged up my right knee. I was in the Virgin Islands for the first time, vacation during Christmas, and my Jewish ass went for Christmas to the Virgin Islands with my wife Oni, and she has family out there. We had a great time. It was beautiful out there. St. John, U.S. Virgin Islands, and we had a big family dinner at a restaurant. About 19 of us. Elders, kids, and right next door there was a shooting, and we all hit the deck. And I hit the deck quick, too hard, and banged my right knee up hard on a marble floor, and it's been acting up. So I just got acupuncture on that. Thankfully, no one that I know got hurt. 2 people got shot, but they, they didn't die.
Did you get an X-ray? No hairline fractures in the kneecap or anything?
It's getting better. I don't think it's that. I think it just bruised it really badly. And I'm a big dude. I'm 300 pounds. So I went hard on my right knee.
Word. No, I can dig it.
More CDs. Come on.
Well, yeah. I got 2 more because my wife got home, so it's about to be happy wife, happy lifetime. This one I'm gonna be impressed if you can even identify it. So I'm gonna show it to you first. I will give you a hint. It's Violator and
no wait. I know that album. I have that album. You said Violator?
It's Violator and Def Jam.
I have that.
It's a Crew, the Dirty 30.
You said Crew? CRU?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember Crew.
Has
I
a
have that.
has a monstrous Locks appearance on this. An
They had,
absolutely
they had, uh,
monstrous Locks appearance on that.
they had a record or two that was popping back in the day, in the late '90s. Like that tunnel era.
Yeah, yeah. I think they might even had a song on that Funk Master Flex Big Cap Tunnel thing.
By the way, I like your shirt, man. I haven't seen the Eternals movie yet. I'm very much a comic head. It's on Disney Plus now, so I'm gonna go check it out.
Yeah, nah, it got shitted on, but I really liked it. I collect these things called Funkos, and this
Right,
is
I know. I
this is a
do.
this is a Marvel subscription box. So
Dope.
you pay $30, and every 2 months a little box come, and it got a T-shirt, 2 Funko Pops, and some other shit like stickers or some shit.
I should do that.
And well, I keep the T-shirt or share them with my wife, or
Yeah.
and then sell a lot of the pops on eBay because they ain't shit I like.
Who,
I like shit like Harley Quinn with a boombox. You know what I mean?
no, yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, but like,
Who did they have playing Gilgamesh in the movie again?
which one's Gilgamesh?
He in the comics, he was an Avenger back in the '80s, real brolic. Like,
Is he the black dude?
I don't think so.
I don't know, bro. I saw it once in the theater, and it's so many of them.
Yeah. Hold on, I think it might be the Indian dude, the comedian.
Yeah. So he got all
Oh no, it's the Korean dude, Don Lee.
he ain't make much of an impression, to be honest with you. And then
No,
actually, if I tell you anything about him, it's spoilers.
he was really good in Train to Busan. Did you see that?
Yeah.
He was dope in that. Kicking zombies' asses.
Yeah, I mean, bro, they got like 9 main characters, so they didn't get a chance to really develop them all. But
And, the Eternals is a whole race of beings. So it's hard to, do a movie about them.
word, but he definitely is very memorable at the end. I can tell you that much.
Mm.
All right,
You know who else is eternal, right? Thanos is eternal.
yeah, they well, I think he's like half eternal and half something else. In this world, they might have to write him out of being eternal because it doesn't in the MCU, because it doesn't fit into the destruction of his planet. But that pop star that they introduced at the end. Oh, I'm fucking shit up. Never mind. I'm spoiling shit.
Sorry. I don't care, man.
Oh well, there's a post credit scene where they introduce Harry Styles as I think his name's Star Fox, but apparently he's Thanos' brother.
Yes, he is Thanos' brother. He was in the Avengers too.
Yeah,
so if they have him, then they're gonna have Mentor, who's their father. Because Mentor left the Eternals and started his own colony on one of the rings of Saturn, I believe.
I see. I never heard of this shit, bro. I read
Titan, right?
I read.
I'm a comic book head, bro. I know Star Fox smashed She-Hulk back in the day.
That's what's up. Me too. I stopped though once I got about like 13 or 14, but like I fuck with the Punisher, the Wolverine, all those old black and white Ninja Turtles.
Right.
But I like X-Men.
Remember when Leonardo cut off Shredder's head? I was like, oh.
Yeah, I loved all them shits.
Yeah, Shredder wasn't around too long. Leonardo cut his head off. It wasn't like the cartoons.
but I like X-Men way better than comic book wise than any of the motherfuckers they make movies out of. So like I know mad shit about X-Men, but not so much. Like I don't think I ever copped no Iron Man or Incredible Hulk comic book. Or
I like Hulk. I like Thor.
I mean, I didn't dislike them, but I mean, I'm a youngin'. I got $10.
Yeah, I know. I love Wolverine and X-Men more.
Yeah, so I know about that shit a lot, but I'm a big head. But this is the last CD, and if you don't want to answer, that's fine, because I don't know who you know amongst the Bad Boy team. But do you think that this should have been made? It's the Notorious Big Born Again.
There's a couple of joints on there that I liked, but I do think I would have liked if they kept some of the original beats. Some of the original beats were actually better than those versions of the project, the remixes.
I agree. I felt like some of the artists, Biggie probably wouldn't have made no song with them, or at least not made that type of song. Because if you think, oh, go ahead.
The "Come On, Motherfucker, Come On," that's on there, right?
Yeah.
The original Lord Finesse produced was Sadat X.
Yeah, I know about it.
That was a white label. I like that better than the version on Born Again, for example.
I do too. I definitely do.
But, I have mixed feelings about Born Again. I have more mixed feelings about the Biggie duets.
Yeah.
You know,
how about the Faith and Biggie album? My feelings ain't mixed at all on that one. Yeah,
no, I never even heard it. I didn't bother to.
well, you ain't missed much. I think there was like two verses from Biggie I never heard. Actually, I got one more since it seemed like I got a minute.
You know what you know about the Cunt Renaissance song, Biggie and R-Rated Rugged Man?
Oh, I knew about that before I had Ready to Die.
Yeah, okay.
See that there was a video for that shit, right? And in DC,
I don't think so. Was it?
yeah. It
Man,
might not even have Biggie in it.
I eat your cunt with a spoon. Yeah, they had a video for that.
Or maybe I'm getting it wrong. Oh no, I'm getting mixed up with the song he made with Crustified Dibs.
That same thing. That's it.
Oh,
R-Rated
yeah.
Rugged Man back then was Crustified Dibs. I didn't know they had a video for that.
I'm almost positive. I might be tripping. I might be misremembering, but like we had this thing called Jukebox, not Ralph McDaniels. It was like you call a 1-900 number.
Right. We call that. We have something similar called the box.
Yeah, and it would be called the box in some places. But I could have swore there was a video for that shit, and people used to call it just to hear Biggie verse, just like how they used to play they call to hear the Super Cat Mary J. Blige joint to hear Biggie verse.
Right. I'm gonna ask RA. I just spoke to him the other day. I'm gonna have him on my podcast soon too. Shout out to him.
All right. Well, hey. Well, if I'm right, then give me a podcast plug.
I will. I got you, bro.
My man. I didn't mean to phrase that as an order. My bad.
Nah. I don't care. I'm not funny style like that, bro. Like you see me interviewing somebody, I'll do my best to link you up there. You know.
Word. And before we go, because I'm about to shit. I mean, I don't got no cut calls. I gotta go help my wife make dinner, world. But
I got about 15 minutes, bro.
All right, so here's the last one.
Keep going. Oh, I have that. Teflon was a My Will.
Yeah.
Teflon, that's my boy, MOP member. You know
that song.
He's like the big Noid of MOP, but in my opinion, more talented.
I don't know. Big Noise should have been an actor. He was the only good thing about that murder music movie. I thought he did good as fuck though. Like I'm not even being facetious. Like I really feel like he should have been an actor. You ever seen Murder Music?
Once, a long time ago.
Man, Noid crushed it. I was amazed.
Yeah. Noid's a really good and humble dude, man. Shout out to him.
But talk about Teflon.
Teflon is a great guy. He hosted All Elements Volume 5 for me. And we had that Married to the Game record with Styles P that DJ Premier produced. Premier actually did a whole album with Teflon that never fully came out. Some of the records were put on a compilation years later, but that was dope.
You know, the reason that album resonates with me so hard. I was in a prison or jail in South Carolina for some armed robbery I didn't do on some like being an end lover type shit in a damn Yankee when I was like 19. It's actually the first time I ever went to jail. If that shit hadn't happened, I probably never even went down the path. I ended up sitting in this bitch forever. But I had a Walkman, and on Saturday night, if I got right up on my window, I was in this place that was on the border, South Carolina, North Carolina. I could get this mix show out of Charlotte, and they kept playing this Teflon song every Saturday that's on that album, where he's like talking to a girl while he's locked up. And he's like, he says something like, "You better watch your motherfucking tone. Don't forget who you talking to because we over the phone." And when I made bail, the first thing I did when I went home was cop that motherfucking Teflon album.
Shout out to Teflon. He did that Crooklyn Dodgers 07 remix with him, Sav Kills, Shabam Sadiq, and General Steele from Smith & Wesson. I had him do a freestyle on the Lloyd Banks Cake beat for that same mixtape. I got to put that back out. You know, I'm gonna make a USB with all my mixtapes and just put it back out in the world. You know,
shit, why not?
Very good dude. He's been more active lately. He's been working a lot more with Lil Fame, doing a lot of songs with Fame and MOP again. He got an album actually coming out, produced by Jazzumoto from Cali. Dope female producer. She plays keys and violin, classically trained. She got some dope beats. She did Look What I Become for Sav Kills. And
so what, she like the new Mary Bannery?
Yeah, she can play, but she also makes beats. And
so she's like Mary Bannery 2.0. Mary Bannery with Pro Tools.
Yeah. She's a little crazy. Me and her get the same birthday. Shout out to Jazzy. Good peoples.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Hey, before we get out of here though, like, you know, you done indulged the fuck out me on everything. I appreciate it. What should they be looking for you coming up?
We got a few things. I don't think I talked about this before. I got a project with 2 Buffalo producers, CG, who's produced for West Side Gun, Conway, Makami, CG from Buffalo, and Deuce Ellis from Buffalo. And they're co-producing the whole project. It's kind of like a mixtape, but they're producing it.
Do you need artists?
I'm very, very, very picky. I'm an asshole, but
I just did a show.
Who I really care about, who I really like.
I just did a show with this dude.
Don't put me on the spot. I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
But he's from
outside of this.
Gotcha.
But I'm gonna tell you who's already on the project. I got Planet Asia, Tragedy Gaddafi, Shabam Sadiq, the Mussolini from Trust Gang, Cosmo, the angry god. You know, what's today is mathematics. What's today is math. If you don't know, what was ass? I don't know if you know that. Who else is on it?
My guy wouldn't have worked anyway. I thought you were just looking for Buffalo people.
No. I mean, they gotta be dope. You know, and like, you know, making moves. Chelsea Reject is on there. Oh man, well, of course, Deuce Ellis is on there. Sav Kills is on there. It's coming together. It's definitely dope.
When you think you're gonna drop a song?
I don't know. We gotta get more joints done. It's coming together. But we got that. I'm finishing up this Planet Asia project. I'm finishing up this Camouflage Monk Sav Kills project. We got the Fat Beats distribution, so we got to get stuff done. I'm gonna have a couple of singles, like some leakers that aren't even from those projects, come out before that. Just figuring it out, man.
Fat Beats, bro. Make some 7 inches. People like that shit.
45s, yeah, I would like to.
Yeah.
They but sometimes I think I'm gonna have to pay for a lot of the pressing for a lot of the projects. So that's what I could do. You know, sometimes depending on how bread is looking, you know.
Yeah, I know about it. I know about it. I mean, like I ain't gonna front for me personally. Tax season coming, I take them child credits and make investments.
Yeah, tax season's gonna be all right for me. It's coming. That's true. Yeah. I forgot about that.
Oh, the last 3 years, I've did 1,000 vinyls with different people, and spend 4,500 to 5,000. You know, if you do an EP, it's only 1 record, so it's dumb cheaper. And it was just, and I didn't do no liner. I mean, it had a white sleeve and a full color front and back cover. Mm-hmm. And you know, if you saw 1,000 for 20 over the course of the year, that's $20,000.
Yeah.
And I feel if you got a relatively decent artist and you can't sell, and you can't sell it. No, I'm talking about somebody like me though. Like you got way more avenue. Like I'm going to like swap meets and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna sell it hand to hand at our events and all that, and I'm gonna give most of it to Fat Beats to move. So you know, definitely I'm pressing up a lot of vinyl this year, and we're dropping a lot of projects. It's long overdue. You know, like I said before, we got a lot of haters, a lot of blockers, a lot of fake ass gatekeepers trying to hold on to hip hop, and you know, success is the best revenge, and we're coming. From events to the J-Ronin podcast, the All Elements Mix Show, parties, the All Elements label, dropping stuff through Fat Beats, everything, you know, we got going on, you know, Sav Kills, Frank Knight. We going hard, bro. We're not playing. So
yeah, you finna John Wick them motherfuckers, man. I got none but faith.
Yeah, and I'm trying to keep all these OG lowlives from beating up all these suckers in the industry. I'm trying. Behave yourselves, everybody, please. Yes, don't make me look bad, okay?
I can dig it. Well, shit, man. Thank you so much for your time. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you, bro. I have fun. I'm gonna check out the Eternals tonight, and I'll hit you up about that. All right.
All right, that's a bet, man. Salute.
All right, salute, bro. Peace, man.
Yes, sir. Take it light. Thank you.